How about our DraftKings Sportsbook insider Stevie Bukes going undefeated on his picks on Monday, trying to continue the momentum on this Wednesday. Bukes coming to us from the worldwide headquarters of Boston, located the worldwide headquarters for DraftKings. There you go, Stevie Bukes. Get out of the house one time.
Right? You know, you win a couple bets, you come to the office and get a free breakfast. It's amazing.
Hey, let's start with the Mets-Cardinals here. Let's talk about Mets-Cardinals under 7 runs. That's going off at plus 100. What should we know?
Yeah, so this is a really good pitching matchup we have this afternoon. Before the season began, Carlos Carrasco underwent surgery to remove bone fragments from his elbow. After that happened, he said he had full range in his throwing arm, and that has come over to the regular season. 18 and a third innings, allowing just 3 runs on 9 hits with 20 strikeouts. And then going today for the Cardinals, Steven Matz. He's been better than advertised. His ERA a little inflated right now, 5.27. But when you look at his FIP, which essentially measures what his ERA would be without the defense, he's sitting at 2.20. So he's been getting a bit unlucky in the early start of this season. That to me says we could see a pitching duel. So taking under 7 runs at plus 100, I think is the play in this one.
All right, the line for the Padres scoring runs against the Reds is set at 4.5. The over, the line's been moving here as they take on the Cincinnati Reds. What should we know?
Yeah, taking this at minus 130. If you're having offensive woes on your team, playing the Reds seems to be the way to adjust that and get back on track. The Padres have played the Reds already 4 times this season, and they're averaging 6.2 runs per game in those meetings. Vladimir Gutierrez has been putting a lot of men on base. He's walked 9 through 13 innings in his starts thus far. That's been a common theme for the Reds overall. That bullpen has walked 40 hitters so far. That's the second most in the league. They cannot stop putting men on base. So I like the Padres to go over 4.5 runs.
There were a lot of runs scored last night at Yankee Stadium between the Orioles and the Yankees. Rizzo with those 3 big home runs. Over under here for this game set at 8 runs. Which way are you leaning?
Yeah, I mean, this is 2 teams that just put up 20 last night, and now we got winds blowing out at Yankee Stadium. It's not like you need help to get the ball out of the ballpark in Yankee Stadium, as we saw last night, but nonetheless, I think this is going to be going over 8 runs here. The Orioles are actually a much better hitting team against lefties than their stats currently indicate. Trey Mancini, Mullins, Austin Hayes, Ryan Mountcastle all put up really strong numbers against lefties, and then the Yankees at home, that has been their playground so far. They're averaging 5 runs per game in New York so far this season. This just feels like a run too low, so like over 8 runs in this game.
All right, we appreciate the insight as always, Steve Buchanan. Good luck tonight. We'll talk to you on Friday.
All right, talk to you then. Thanks.